What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about why do low value men seem to sleep with more women than high value men, even though you guys over here understand female nature. All right. So I had a patron that wanted to know, basically he sees guys around that are sleeping with more women than him, despite him being a high value man. So that he wanted to know why that is. So I came up with 10 reasons why that is. Number one, and this is probably the biggest thing with a lot of the stuff that you guys that are over here, you're overthinking. You guys are, this is the thing. Before you go watching all the strategies videos, this is what I need you to do. I need you to get on your grind. I need you to get on your purpose. I need you to do the self-improvement. If you can do that and accept your insecurities, all the other shit comes natural. Do y'all guys grasp that? You don't need to watch 700 videos. You don't need to read 3 books and go dating coach after dating coach channel. If you do the self-improvement and accept your insecurities, and accepting insecurities is important because some of you guys do the self-improvement, but you haven't accepted your insecurities. If I can get you to do both, everything else on my channel comes natural. Do y'all guys get that? When you go on a date, you don't got to sit there with your little note card in your pocket, telling me something. Wait a minute. AMS said this is a shit test. That's a shit. You ain't even worry about it. You just is natural and you say, you know what? If something don't seem right or whatever, I'm going to check her ass. You don't got to sit there and it's like, is this a congruency test or what kind of shit test is this? All this, you trying to break down the 3 type of shit tests and, you know, do she like me for me or my personality? All that shit, all of it come natural. Because once you get that abundance mindset and you accept your insecurities, you just say, you know what? I'm going to go on here. I'm going to be my goddamn self. All right. The masculine frame comes natural because now you in abundance. So now you ain't got to be her entertainer. See, all that shit about how to develop the masculine frame. All you got to do is develop the abundance mindset, which comes from the self-improvement, and accept your insecurities. Everything else, there you go. I say you 700 videos. I fix your life right there. In 3 minutes, I fix your life. Do the self-improvement, develop the abundance mindset, and accept your insecurities and accept. And what I mean by the insecurities, accept that whatever your insecurities is, every woman's not going to like you. And that's fine. I don't like being bald. I done said this so many videos that my damn tongue bleeding from saying it. But this is the issue that I see with a lot of men, these goddamn insecurities. Y'all guys can't get over it. Here I am, I talk like I'm fucking an autistic 3rd grader. You don't see me up here losing no goddamn sleep. I don't give a fuck. A woman gonna like a dude that talk like an autistic 3rd grader, she can take her ass on. If you wanna find a dude that's articulate, go find your goddamn Barack Obama. You come in here with me, you gonna get a guy that talk like a goddamn 3rd grader, autistic 3rd grader, goddamn it. Cause that's how I talk. Country bumpkin. And I'm happy with that. You don't like it, you can take your ass on. Period. You guys got to be the same fucking way. Whatever your insecurities are, just overcome it. You're overthinking. Those guys you talking about right there, they not doing that. They understand that. You guys got to stop overthinking. Bitch, you either going to accept me or else. Everything else, if you do that, everything else from that point, guys, if you're doing videos, if you need a video for it, everything else past that point, that means you're not being natural. That means that you're trying to cut corners. Well, AMS, I don't want to accept my insecurities. AMS, I don't want to do the self-improvement. So can you tell me how I'm supposed to act? It'll be so much easier if you did that to where everything else just flows natural. That's the thing, guys. The masculine frame comes natural when you're in abundance. That goofy, corny, playful bullshit, that shit primarily comes from compensation. I don't have no sexual charisma, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make her laugh. Yeah. I'm going to make her laugh. Some of you guys are young and immature, so that's some of it comes from immaturity. But some of you motherfuckers over here 30 years old acting like fucking 5th graders. That's compensation. You want to be an entertainer. All that goes away if you develop that abundance mindset. I'm not entertaining your ass, bitch. I'm a man on his purpose. I got hobbies. So you know what? This is what we gonna talk about. This how this thing gonna go. I'm not finna make your ass laugh. Do I look like Eddie Murphy to you? Do I look like fucking Jerry Seinfeld? Okay then. I ain't got no fucking SAG award, okay? I ain't no fucking entertainer. Next, they're chasing ass, guys. Y'all guys got to understand your perceived low value man, and I'll get to that later. Guys who chase ass are going to get more women than you. Point blank, period, guys. They're going to, guys who go into the club or go into the mall and play the numbers game is going to sleep with more guys than the guys who are waiting for choosing signals. I am telling you that. I don't know how many times I have to say this. If your ass is going out, sitting around waiting on choosing signals, thinking that that's the best way to sleep with women, you're a goddamn idiot. Choosing signals has nothing to do about attracting women. It's anti-women. It's basically waiting for choosing signals, guys. I done explained this shit so many times as my head is about to fucking explode, but I just have to keep explaining it because guys still don't grasp it. Choosing signals is about basically you really going your own way. You know, you got all these videos on YouTube. Everybody going their own fucking way. Everybody going their own fucking way. I can't fucking tell. Oh, if you going your own way, I guess that way must be where a lot of ass at, because all you motherfuckers do is chase ass. Choosing signals is the epitome of a man going his own way. It's saying that I am free of female validation. I have broken that chain off of female validation. That's what it says, guys. I tell you guys this all the time. When I was in that basement, I slept with 50, 60, 70 women a year, just depending on how much ass chasing I was doing that year. And right now, I'll be lucky to sleep with 10. Which one do you think that I'm happier? On my purpose, sleeping with fewer women, or when I was chasing all that ass? Ass won't make you happy. It makes you frustrated. Because you got to deal with so many women just to sleep with 50, 60, 70 women a year. So you don't have to deal with a whole lot of bullshit. Ain't no happiness in that. For all my purple pill guys, and I've been in multiple relationships throughout my life, guys. The happiest times in my life was when I was in relationships. Period. I'm being honest. Now I'm red pill now, so I'm in a relationship with my purpose and hobbies, right? But when I would be single, and I would be dating all those women, that shit would get so old so fast that when my girl would call me back and be like, hey, you know, can we work things out? Man, I'd shoot my ass home. Even though I was sleeping with more women, that shit would be fun for about a week, maybe 2. After about 2 weeks, man, I'm like, this shit sucks. Yeah, I'm sleeping with more women, but the lifestyle and the mindset that it takes, that it's not even fun. That's what I'm trying to get you guys on. So if these guys are chasing ass, and you're on your purpose and waiting on choosing signals, they're going to have more women than you. What I'm trying to tell you is women can't make you happy. Purpose and hobbies will. I tell you guys that all the fucking time. Now, any of you guys that have went through these little slut phases where you slept with a lot of women, tell me I'm lying if I say this. When you got with one girl that you really like, tell me that you weren't happier than you was over here doing all that other bullshit. Now, just replace that girlfriend with your purpose and hobbies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm red pill now. I don't really trust women like that. So I don't do relationships. I just replace the relationship with my purpose and hobbies. That's all. And that's the same thing I'm trying to tell you guys right now, is that if you want happiness, sleeping with a bunch of women won't get you there. I know from the outside looking in, it looks all great and dandy. And maybe it would be if you were like a A-list celebrity where it was effortlessly, you know, where you ain't have to put much effort in, but we not. In order to sleep with all those women, you got to basically get turned into an ass chase. You basically got to give up your life of any type of success just to chase ass. If you want to do that, if you don't want to go home and do your schoolwork or your homework, for all my guys that's still in school, or for my guys that are in their career and go home and build your business and stuff like that. If you want to give all that up to go hit bars and clubs and chase ass, go ahead. The only thing I tell you do, guys, is don't complain. If you choose to go that route, don't turn around and blame the man, because we already know it's his fault. That's all I tell you. I was a loser till I was 34 years old, and it damn sure wasn't nothing that Donald Trump or Barack Obama did. It was me chasing ass. So if you want to go around that route, you go right ahead. All right, you're going to be 34 years old in a basement wondering, goddamn, I should have listened to that bald-headed motherfucker. He knew what the hell he was talking about, because now I'm in that same situation, and that's what happens. Good luck. Have fun chasing your ass. Okay? But yeah, ass chasing men will always sleep with more women than high value men that's on their purpose. But we get more happy. Guys, listen, if I want to just bang 100 women a year, I can just stop writing books and do all this and just go to clubs every night and just go in there and just play the numbers game, talk to 10 women a night. I'll get lucky with some going to reject me. And then in the course of a year, I'll sleep with 100 women. It's not fucking hard. Now tell me what I accomplished though. Okay, I busted a nut. I busted a few nuts. Okay, whoop-de-fucking-do. Woo, I put a few notches in my belt. Oh, so fucking great. I'm the man. I slept with 100 women this year. I feel like I'm making a contribution to society with what I'm doing now. Only thing I'm making a contribution doing that shit is to fucking the Trojan bottom fucking line, or Lifestyle's bottom fucking line, or Magnum Condoms bottom fucking line. That's the only contribution I'm making then. Shit. Okay. So you got the choice, guys. You can chase ass or you can chase success. You will sleep with more women chasing success, but you'll be happier. A lot of you guys chase success to get ass, which is you want that to happen incidentally, right? You want it to, it can't be the reason. Okay. Funny enough, when you start chasing success, you quickly lose the appetite to chase ass, right? And you quickly realize I don't have time to chase ass. That's the things that coincidentally happen, even though you make yourself more attractive to women who are looking for beta male providers and stuff like that. And then pretty much every woman likes some stability, but you just lose. If you chasing success doing something you love, you say, I don't even want to do that. I'm happy just doing this. Okay. 3, I spent way too long on number 2. But anyway, number 3, understanding female nature makes you keep your guard up. So understanding female nature is the gift and the curse, guys. What it does is when you see women and you are red pill and you understand female nature, you a lot of the times you'll just think like, I know she don't want me for me, so what is it that she wants? You can't accept nothing that's being genuine. Everything has to come from an angle. And that's so when you come at it from that way, you kind of like in a jaded headspace. And so when you interacting with a female, the interaction could not be as good as say a dude that don't understand female nature, because he's a little bit more natural. You're a little bit more guarded. So a lot of you guys gonna understand that too as you become a red pill, is that the interaction with women is a lot different, because you in your head you thinking like, okay, yeah, we having this great conversation now, but if I leave and a higher status guy or a guy that you find more attractive than me meets you tomorrow, you'll just disregard this conversation we have. So a lot of you guys got to understand that you understand that women are just cutthroat, and that, okay, we had a great interaction tonight. Tomorrow she went to a barbecue and she met another guy that, I ain't gonna say he's a higher value man than you. She just finds him more attractive or whatever, or she perceives him as higher value than you, whatever she values, right? The guy who asked me this, he's obviously valuing just financial. He's not valuing the personality aspect of it or the social aspect of it. He's just valuing, hey, I got abs and I make $1 million a year. Why does this guy over here that makes 80 grand a year, and he not understanding this woman might be one of the women that values looks over everything or personality over everything. See, that value is, every woman doesn't value financial. Every woman doesn't value looks. Every woman doesn't value personality. Every woman has different things that they value. Okay. Well, that's the thing with understanding female nature. It makes the interaction come across as a little jaded. All right. Next, you have a sense of entitlement because you think you're high value. So the thing what comes along with being high value, why you guys won't sleep with a lot of women, when you get into the mindset of high value and you develop that sense of entitlement, you won't do what the ass chaser would do, the guy who's just chasing ass. So I'll give y'all guys a perfect example. Met a girl online last Thursday, talked. She wanted to hang out this weekend. I already got my weekend booked with other chicks, right? So, and that's not changing. I got a good girl for Saturday and Sunday, so I don't fuck around. That's taken. So I said, how about Tuesday? And she said, well, I don't know about Tuesday, what time I get off work. Can I hit you up Monday and I'll let you know? And normally I would say no, but since it was on me that I had the whole fucking weekend gone and she wanted to see me on the weekend, and I was like, she was like, how about Saturday? I was like, I can't do Saturday. She said, how about Sunday? And I was like, I can't do Sunday. So then I said, how about Tuesday evening? And then she was like, well, I don't know what time I'm gonna get off work. Normally I would say, you know, I don't do that, but since that's on me, I had the whole fucking weekend booked. I said, okay, I'll let you, let me know something about Monday, all right? It's Tuesday, right? Feminist on Tuesday. She ain't hit me up yesterday. The ass chasing me would have hit her up probably either yesterday evening or this afternoon, like, hey, did you still want to get together today? The high value me, the man that's on his purpose, like, fuck it. Y'all guys see that's what happens when you become high value. Now, the low value of me probably would have fucked her tonight because I'm chasing ass. And so I wouldn't care. She's probably looking this, you know, a lot of women, they'll say, well, I want to see if he really wants me because he didn't try to make time for me this weekend. I'm going to see if he going to hit me up and ask me always. A lot of women will do that shit, like a little test, right? To see, you know, how good is you really interested, right? And the old me, the old me would have hit her up. Probably would have got my dick sucked tonight. The new me is like, fuck it. That's so a lot of you guys gonna encounter that high value actually will cost you some ass. It's little shit like that really don't mean that much. That's really not a big deal. A high value man say, fuck it. A low value man would have texted, hey, did you still want to hang out tonight? It's no big deal. I don't think it make you look like a bitch or none of that bullshit or whatever. I just ain't gonna do it. I'm just like, fuck it. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna watch the TV. I'm gonna work on my book. Then I'm gonna watch the game. That's how my mind thinks. All right, I'm gonna work on my book and then I'll watch the game after I take a shower. That's how my mind thinks. That's the high value mindset. Being that high value like that is sense of entitlement that I got that makes me feel like, and she should call me. Well, whatever. She really supposed to call me, but I don't think it makes me lose any cool points if I was just to send her a quick text this afternoon. Hey, did you still want to get together tonight? I don't think. Especially coming from the sense that she wanted to get with me this weekend and it was on me that I couldn't make time. I don't think it makes me look like a bitch if I would have just texted her. But that's not beside the point. That sense of entitlement with me won't let me do it. I'm like, fuck her. You see that? And that's what y'all got. A lot of you guys who get this, build that sense of entitlement with the high value, it's going to actually cost you some ass. Now, I probably would have hit that girl up. She would have like, yeah, how about 9? And we went out, had a great time, blah, blah, blah. And probably would have fucked tonight. Who knows? Probably not. Probably would have went out and never heard from again. But the point being is when you chasing ass, your time, you do that. And so this is what I do know. If I would have texted her and hit her up, maybe I go out and I do fuck. It's 50-50, right? By me not hitting her up, I can promise you one thing. If I'm not with her, I won't fuck her. You see? So what would have happened, I don't know. But I can promise you one thing. Me not hanging out with her, I'm definitely not fucking her. If I would have texted her and say, hey, let's hang out, it's 50-50. Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have. But that's the thing with chasing ass. Do y'all guys get that? So that sense of entitlement can cost you ass sometimes. Next, being high value is a state of mind, guys. A lot of you guys think high value is, oh, I got a Mercedes and I make $500,000 a year now and I just got a new house and so I'm high value. Insecurities override any high valueness. A man who's void of insecurities or accepts his insecurities, because I don't want to say void, accepts his insecurities versus a man with insecurities but has his shit together and on his purpose, this guy will win every fucking time. Because you know what? He thinks he's high value. I thought I was high value in that basement, guys. That's how I thought I was entitled to women. I thought I was entitled to nice looking women. It don't matter why. I thought I was, you say, well, AMS, why you thought that? Well, I thought that because I thought I was the sexiest motherfucker walking the earth. But guess what? It's motherfuckers that I don't think that good looking that they still think like that. So you can't say, well, it's looks. Yeah, that's all in how you look and view yourself. Okay, guys? So insecurities will override any amount of success that you have. If you can't accept those insecurities, if you want to be perfect, if you think you should be perfect, talk like fucking, give a speech like Barack Obama, have abs like a young Arnold Schwarzenegger, make $1 million a year, and you just this perfect dude, 12-inch cock, 3 hours of stamina in the bedroom. If you feel like you need all that just to feel like you deserve to be with a woman, this dude over here that accepts his insecurities will kick your ass every time. For all you guys, that's what I've seen as being a dating coach. Those insecurities is the biggest issue with men. But it's a state of mind, guys. It's a state of mind. It's not really in other words, you asking me that makes me think you're not high value. It makes me think that you're not in that state of mind yet. The guy that asked this. Next, guys, and this is a big one because this is how I slept with so many women back in the day. Rejection bothers you, but it doesn't bother them. The guys who sleep with a lot of women, guys, or guys who attract a lot of women, usually it comes from the fact that they understand that it's more about purposes and timing than them. That's what I've seen, is that they don't take the rejections personal. That they know, okay, fine, and they won't go in the shell. Some guys go in the shell, these guys won't. That has been the biggest issue that I've seen with men. Some dudes, if they get with one rejection, they done talking to girls for 3 months. Some dudes, they get rejected, they done talking to women for about all of 30 seconds. They'll talk to a friend right next to her. And that's the issue, guys. The rejections they don't take them personally. And some of you men take things personally. She rejected me, I'm ugly. End of story. It's nothing you can tell me, AMS. I'm short, and not all short men get rejected. You don't understand the short man's flight. Blah, 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 blah. Next, they're using pre-selection. So a lot of you guys don't understand this. Some of you guys just finding me, so let me explain this to you. Pre-selection is just like having money in the financial world. The more money you have, they say, you know how y'all guys ever heard how the rich get richer? Well, how that works is rich people have more money to invest. Usually they invest it into their company. So let's take this for instance, right? Let's say the Alpha Male Strategy brand makes $1 million a year, right? So let's say I can right now, since I make $1 million a year, I can invest $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 into marketing. Let's say another dating brand makes $50 million a year and they can invest $30 million into marketing. Of course, they could do other stuff like buy real estate, but let's just hypothetically say they investing back into their brand. And for all you guys, just to make this a little financial, for all you guys know, that's always going to be your best investment, investing into your business. If you got the choice, if you got your own business right now and your business is not where it wants to be, instead of you going buying that rental property and renting it out or investing in the stock market, you'll be better off investing that money into your company, usually some type of marketing. All right. Just putting that out there. But anyway, so that's how the rich get richer, because they got more money to invest. All right. This is how it works with women also. So what women are, you know how you get those letters in the mail that say you've been pre-approved? That's what it means when women see you with other women. You've been pre-approved. That means that I know you have some type of social value, some type of, the women you're with have pre-approved you. So that means that I don't have to go and shit test you and do this, that, and other, and all this other bullshit. I already know that if you're with those women, you have some type of social value. You have some type of sexual market value. So that makes it easier to attract more women. They have pre-approved you, just like credit card companies do. When they pre-approve you, that's the same thing those women did. They just pre-approve you. So the women don't have to do all the other bullshit, do a background check. The women have done that for you. All right. It's sort of like getting a referral to a job from a friend, right? If I go tell, I got a couple of guys hired as trainers. If I go to the job and tell them, hey, this is a good guy, he'll work this, that, and other, they not going to put you through the interviews and the ringer like they is somebody they don't know. I pre-approve you. Now, of course, they're going to talk to you still or whatever. They're going to take an application, but they're not really going to look at it that hard. If I'm a good worker and they trust me, they kind of going to take my word for it. All right, I pre-approve you. All right, I co-sign for you. That's what those other women are, those other women that are seen with them, they co-sign for them. Makes it easier. Okay. Next, This is a big one too, guys. Just because you see guys with women don't mean they're sleeping with them. Y'all guys understand that? So in a relationship like that, guys, and sometimes so in a lot of situations, if you have female friends, what'll happen is it don't work with the women because the women can tell usually from the body language that those women are not with you when you're with women that are not sleeping with you. But it gives you social value to the guys. That's the funny thing. So like if because guys can't tell, women can tell. So I tell you guys, don't try to use pretty girls to raise your sexual market value because women can tell when a guy is with a girl that he's not sleeping with. Women can tell. Guys can't tell. That's the thing. A lot of you guys see these women on these videos where it used to be a big video vixens. It used to be a big thing. It's kind of played out now. You really don't see that too much these days. But back in the day when they used to make these videos and stuff and have all the women naked in the video, a lot of guys perceived that they were sleeping with the models and they weren't. They weren't. Some of them, I won't say none of them was, but a lot of guys thought that, oh, they banging all the models and they weren't. A lot of y'all guys done heard the stories. Y'all done seen read Karen Stephans' book. The one reason why they hated the video vixens hated her is because she was sleeping with the artist. And they had a rule, don't sleep with the artist, because then they expect all us to sleep with them. So one of the reasons why the other video vixens didn't like Karen Stephans was because she put out why they didn't. Okay, so that's why they ostracized her. They didn't like that. So I'm going to tell you right now, guys, a lot of those guys that you're seeing with some of these girls, I'm not saying they ain't sleeping with none of them, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of these guys are using these women to raise their social value to you guys, not to women, to you guys. They like the way it look. Okay, guys, it don't work with women. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I tried, guys. I've tried more than once in my life. That's how I tell you it don't work. Women, it only works if you really are sleeping with the woman. If you try to get a woman as a friend and that woman she's gonna do everything she can to send a signal out that y'all don't have nothing going on. Like you'll walk right here and she'll kind of put that little space in between y'all. Most guys won't pay attention to stuff like that. Women do. So it don't work with women, but it work with guys. Guys don't pay attention to stuff like that. I do. But a lot of guys don't. So a lot of these girls that you supposedly see them with, riding with, they in the friend zone. Or they trying to fuck, but they not fucking. Okay? Next, they have a higher sexual market value than you. See, you think that just because you have a Mercedes or a nice car and abs and all this other shit, for a man, the internal attributes are going to beat the external attributes any day of the week. Confidence and charisma is going to beat the way you look and status. Not status. Status is number one. All right. But money and looks any day of the week. I'm going to tell you that shit now, guys. Only thing looks and money do is they get your foot in the door. But if you don't have no confidence and charisma, unless you're dealing with a woman that is just looking for a beta male provider, which I tell you guys, don't get in a relationship with no woman who's looking for a beta. Ain't nothing wrong with sleeping with them. Unless you're looking for dealing with a woman like that, the average woman, if you don't have no confidence and the personality that she likes, no social skills, the guy who has the confidence and charisma is going to kick your ass in the day of the week. I promise you. A woman can see you as a 10, see another guy as a 5, right? Both of y'all go on a date. You'll get top billing. You'll get the first round draft pick, right? So in other words, the guy she views as a 10, he'll get the date before the dude with the 5 will, right? Matter of fact, you know what she'll tell the dude that's a 5 before she get to know him? She'll tell him, we'll see, or can I get back with you? Because she want to see what the dude that's a 10. She want to see if he going to call. Or she'll book the date with you and then cancel on you if the 10 calls. So 10 will get the first round draft pick. But all things are equal. You get a date, he get a date. That 5 by the third date, he going to be fucking her. And by the second or third date, this right here, he going to be getting flaked on. He literally got uglier in his eyes, in her eyes. That's how that works, guys. Your personality makes a woman look at you different. If you attend to a woman and your personality is not on point, you kind of, and when I mean on point, all you can do is be yourself. The only thing you got control over is your confidence, right? Anything else, y'all interest and compatibility, you have no control over that. You do got control over how confident you are. This dude over here ain't got no confidence. He over here acting all nervous and shady and stuff like this out. He literally gonna start to look like a 5 by the 3rd date. You, on the other hand, you started at a 5, but your personality now makes you look like a 10. That's how that works, guys. Y'all guys got to get that through y'all head. That confidence and that charisma. The charisma comes from the confidence. All right. And as far as the charisma, it really, only I tell you guys, is the sexual charisma. That's all I tell you. Bring that sexual energy, not that friendly vibe. You know, that kind of way you like that sexual charged energy. Just bring that. That's all. That's the only thing you can be in control of. Your personality, whether she like you or not, so really nothing you can do with that. Only thing you can do is be confident and make sure that it's not carrying a friendly vibe. It has that sexual exchange in there. That's all. That's the only thing you got control over. But that's gonna beat money and looks any day of the week, guys. Anybody who's been around the block will tell you that. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm seeing it from experience. I done seen guys who there's no way nobody thought they looked better than me, and they got girls over me simply over the fact that, and this was in my middle school years and stuff like I told y'all these stories, and where they was more mature than me. Just put it like that, point blank, period. But that's always gonna be number one outside of status, right? Is the confidence and charisma. All right. And that confidence comes from the abundance mindset. The abundance mindset comes from the self-improvement and the acceptance of insecurities. You can do all the self-improvement that you want. If you ain't going to accept your insecurities and you think you ought to be the perfect man, 6'5", 225 pounds, solid muscle, making $1 million a year and 6-pack abs and look like a young Brad Pitt and mixed in with a young Denzel Washington. If you think, and that's the only way you feel like you look good, you will always struggle with women. And last, guys, social circles matter. So basically, guys, this goes back to women needing protection. There's strength in numbers. So, and I put it to you guys like this. If I go into the club, 20 deep, and we got a booth or something like that, right? Set up, right? I'm going to be more attractive than the 2 guys together. They two homeboys at the bar. We gonna look more attractive. They not only do this prove that I got social skills, but it also goes back to it's more safer. So these tribes, you know, these women are hardwired to want to be protected. Well, obviously 20 can protect me more than 2. Do y'all guys understand that? So this is why fraternities at school and stuff like that, that's why it's so attractive to women, hardwiring. Not only does it go to your social skills and stuff, which is valuable, it also goes to the women like to feel protected. There's strength in numbers. Women, that's big for women. You rarely hear about women loners. And if they're loners, it's not because they particularly want to be. It's just that their personality is so fucked up. Nobody want to fuck with them, right? But women like numbers and stuff like that. So guys, if it's a large group of them, this is why gangs are so attractive to women. This is why fraternities are so attractive to women. Now, it goes to the social aspect, but it also goes back to that prehistoric hardwiring of women like to be protected. It's obviously strength in numbers. So if these guys have a large social circle, they are going to be more attractive to women than, say, if it's just you and 3 homeboys. Okay? Especially young, when you're young. And you somebody in school, high school, and college and stuff like that. Yes, it's very attractive to women, gangs and fraternities and guys in clubs and all this other stuff. All that type of stuff that is very attractive to women. You'll see those type of guys get a lot of women, particularly in the hood. Y'all guys know it's the gang members. It goes back to this protection mentality. Okay. All right, guys. So I gave y'all guys 10 reasons why a woman would rather be with a guy who has a perceived lower sexual market value than you. All right, even though that's determined by her, not you. But all right, guys, I'll get back with you.